So Smack, under the misguided leadership that T-Rell provides, went off on the Viral Way podcast. Now, the Viral Way podcast, they do their thing. They do their thing. I could see they obviously be watching my content because they went in on T-Rell, and a lot of their talking points are my talking points.
I'm the biggest. I'm the higher up. Let's be real, bro. You didn't build from the ground up.
But we'll get back into that, right? Let's get back into T-Rell and Smack's reaction, which was, of course, you can't even get mad at Smack when you have someone like T-Rell who isn't educating them and letting him know, like, no, we did some sucker stuff. We sellouts. So we're going to push Doechii's message of, no, we need less heterosexual males. We need less masculinity, right? He's been put in place by TDE. He's been amplified by certain people. He hasn't built from the grassroots level. The young lady next to him is the financier, right? She sell her little Sorella stuff. She sell the nails and whatnot, and that's where they get the funding from. So before that, it was Tyga, right? So I definitely understand where Viral Way's coming.
Everywhere, homie. You don't go nowhere, especially to this man podcast, and say "fuck me, nigga" or "fuck back on figg, nigga."
Who said that? They said that?
Yeah,
they said that.
They said what?
Fuck back on figg.
Who said that? Adam to the black dude.
The black guy.
Nigga, fuck T-Rell. If you think about it, this nigga is a definition of a sellout for someone who spoke so poorly about Adam 22 and what he does for the culture, and for him to get in position and neglect the youth. A buster, nigga. A disgrace.
And who is him? I've never
Nobody
seen them.
knows.
They podcast. Who is it?
Nobody knows.
Who is it? I don't know. Are they podcasters or what is it? They just regular people saying fuck us or what they do?
Yeah, they just regular people.
What do they do? They rappers or something?
They try to podcast.
So they podcast, and that was a podcast that has 300 views they were just showing us?
Yeah.
Never heard of them dudes. They said fuck us. Why they saying fuck us?
I don't know.
I ain't never heard of them. You said something about them or something? Because I don't know them dudes from a can of paint. Never heard of them. Never seen their platform.
Nope.
Well, if it's fuck us, what's the name of that shit?
Viral.
Well, fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck your platform, nigga. I don't even know them niggas. I don't even know dude and none of them dudes. They don't come across my algorithm, you know what I mean? So I ain't never, how you get this shit? Because they don't come across my algorithm.
Because they were over there sitting with Keem and Mackwop, I know that.
They came to Keem and Mackwop show?
Yeah.
Did they?
They?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think they went over there with AD too.
When?
Who knows?
They
See,
went
I
to
don't be paying
82.
attention. They never fuck their platform, what their platform stands for.
That's what I said.
If it's fuck my homies or fuck my platform, it's fuck your platform. That's why you got 300 views, bitch. Fuck. It's about a bitch. That little ass platform, nigga. Yeah.
You already know where I'm coming behind
fuck.
you. That's what I don't give
ever
a fuck
speak
about.
on my platform, nigga. For real. You got plaques? No.
God.
Is Los Angeles giving you
So-
certificates? No. Don't talk to us, my nigga.
Right,
Quit
from the city,
playing.
black from the
Do you got your own warehouse? No. Don't
But you
talk to
don't
us,
got, they
nigga,
rent
because we got one.
They rent their shit.
Oh,
But
good
anyways,
luck.
that's here nor there.
Yeah. I got to rent the whole setup and all the low budget shit and
Yeah.
all that. Okay, you stupid. Okay. Don't talk to us, my nigga.
Not all the whole love
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
But I do.
And it's interesting coming from them. These are the same people that was begging for donations when Sorella flooded, and coming from me who donated them $20. Yeah, y'all popping. Oh, they rent they stuff. You needed donations from people. You put up multiple GoFundMe's. You filed for bankruptcy. So, they rent they. So what's wrong with that? They young men building up their situation. They ain't sell their souls to get in position. They don't have their wife do a spin and show off their behind, the one that they created children with, in order to get views, in order to excite 14-year-old viewers. Oh, they rent their stuff. And so what? They build them from the ground up. The difference is their platform means more to Long Beach than your platform means to your community. Your platform doesn't hold value in the community. The people don't resonate with you. And that's fine. That's what happens when Tyga walks you in the door and your wife hard works keep you in the door. As a man, how do you look yourself in the mirror and say, no, I'm a man, I got dick and balls. I'm raising kids. I'm a man. You don't understand hard work. That's not even a concept that you can understand. You married a woman who was with YMCMB, who had connections. Then you was with Tyga and T-Rell. I mean, with Tyga. You was Tyga's right-hand man. You was his assistant. We're talking about a global superstar, international. Then AD walked you into No Jumper. Then Adam 22 taught you how to podcast. Time after time in your life, you've been granted opportunities because you're a charity case. And for you to get in position and speak down on people rather than uplifting them is a sad case. You're a melanated version of Adam 22. You ain't no different. And the reason why I say that is because oh, he doesn't care for the culture. You don't. Oh, and you, 50-year-old buster. 50-year-old buster, nigga. It's a shame. You won't see me being 50, sipping Hennessy and trolling No Jumper and being a No Jumper reaction channel and not giving back to the community. Do you know what the youth looks like? Do you know who some of the young up-and-coming artists, content creators, entrepreneurs are in your city? You don't.
So I've been doing my research and stuff because I'm like, first of all, who the fuck are they over here on this fool's platform? Once again, somebody else hating Trell, somebody else hating us, going on his platform and talking shit.
I genuinely, in the bottom of my heart, every time Heather talk, I be trying to speed it up. You don't provide value in this space, sister. You are one of the, you're out of the No Jumper universe. If they had a list, you are the worst podcaster. The only time that you're somewhat entertaining is when you're Hurricane Heather, when you're yelling and screaming and just being obnoxious. Outside of that, you don't provide value in the podcast space because you haven't added any value to this space. You've gotten your audience procured from No Jumper. You didn't build nothing from the ground up. So when you talk like you're somebody in this podcast space, you need to be humbled, young lady. You don't know nothing about this space. Adam22 said, here's my 14-year-old followers. The 14-year-old subscribers that I have here, I'm going to give them to y'all. Tyga said, here, T-Rell, go on Melrose and run my store. We just going to steal some ancient pharaoh stuff, put it on T-shirts. All you got to do is run it. And he said, come on, T-Rell. Adam22 finna teach us how to pod, and then we finna leave. So when you speak on Viral Way, when you speak on me, somebody who's changed the trajectory of hip-hop in their home state, when you think about Viral Way, they working with Trap Lord. They doing what they represent Long Beach. Shout out to them brothers. And for y'all to be black people in position and speak down, it's ridiculous. And the same people that had GoFundMe, the same people who was pregnant in a club, you have the audacity to speak on people. This is the woman who was pregnant in a club where they're smoking and drinking. The donkey of the day. Crazy.
Shit about us. They don't like us. I don't know.
Why they don't like what we do to make them
because
like
Trell didn't let them come on back on Figg.
Wait. So you need to tell me this is hard.
Terrell
A motherfucker want to come
or vice versa, and they said, no, you got to come over here. They told Terrell, no, you got to come over here. And Terrell said, nigga, that's what I'm not doing. Fuck you in that low budget podcast. No, please break it down to me because before I say fuck somebody and like really go hard, I need to know the facts.
What happened?
It don't matter if you go hard, sis. The only reason you on camera is because you pay for everything. This is your warehouse. So your husband, when you don't have a spinal cord, and the bills and everything's paid by the woman, yeah, babe, you got to get on camera. You imagine him telling you you can't come on camera and you pay for the camera. It's not because you add anything to this value. And neither does this nigga either. Neither does this one-armed nigga either. No, he don't. And damn, MJ, that's kind of deep. Yeah, this nigga went in front of 5 million people and told him, ain't nothing happening for you. We don't even know your name. And this is a 50-year-old nigga that should be amplifying the messages of the youth that are sharing a positive message, that are advocating for the next generation.
What's going on, bro? You got words with these peoples? You got communication with them?
So these are the young guys who said, call Doechii a bitch. That's one.
If you have a 700 plus credit score,
We're gonna get into that. I don't consider it the B-word stuff, but
Is it disrespect my own girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then fuck you. Yeah, I said that. I said
Yeah,
last
that's
time.
what
you're selling out.
Oh,
It's
that's
the
these little
definition of
kids.
selling out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's the definition. Because at the same time, this nigga got sons. T-Rell got kids. You gonna raise them to not be heterosexual? Because that's what she said. She said heterosexual men are a red flag, and you stood on that. So when people be like, oh, selling your soul, does the devil come and you he hands you money for? No, you make decisions like that. When deep down in his heart, as a black man, he knows that's not the right thing. That's not the right message.
Them niggas, man. Them niggas is marks, man. We
Yeah,
tripping
so
on y'all.
it's not because nobody asked me to come back on Figg. They never asked to come back on Figg, but I did ask them to come over there to figgmunity when we had the news and we was building for the build for her to say, and I was just like testing out different personality or whatever the case may
So
be.
you been knew them, did?
No, I
Because
mean,
you
I
asked
did
them
know
to
of
come.
them.
You met them through some of the homies.
Pun told me to, you know what I'm saying, reach out, and I reached out to her,
Right.
you feel me? But it never connected because, you know, niggas got to work and do different little shit, so we just never
But that's
connected and
the
I
thing,
moved
though.
on.
Yeah, that's the thing. 'Cause they wouldn't even
It
be able to come to my
never
platform and say, fuck
When it
Doechii.
comes to the youth, when it comes to uplifting the next generation, it never connects with dude. It never connects. But when it comes to tearing down the community, when it comes to neglecting the youth, when it comes to tearing people down, whether it's your own blood brother, he quick, your own mother. Apparently there's this lawsuit coming out that I can't wait to get my hands up. With your own mother, apparently, allegedly. I don't know if that's true. but we still got donkey of the day next to you. You don't want to talk about that? Do you not remember carrying a toddler, an infant, into a nightclub? Then you post GoFundMe's, and then y'all want to talk about somebody renting them. These is busters. Both of them. Shout out Smack, though.